Hello everyone here tonight watching CCA on Twitch here. My name is Neptune and I am not alone in this charade here.
And I am PSU Lianzi, making a return to commentary tonight.
Yeah, commentary tonight is going pretty hard here as what was it? We have quite the matchup here tonight here, Lianzi.
Yes, we do. We have like a really interesting match right here. Two teams that are going head to head right here, I believe, have some history behind them. Is that right?
Oh yeah, quite a bit of history. It's quite the catalog here. So, Goomies, representing Virginia Commonwealth University, or VCU shortened to that here, is going to be facing off against VESPA Enter Salmon here, which has former VCU students on their roster, and these two are battling out here in playoffs in Division 4 here. Winner takes all here, Lanzi.
That's going to be really exciting. So, with that out of the way, what are these individuals that we might want to be looking out for?
Yep. So, Nova Den, previously a former member of Black from VCU, who is going to be their main slayer in frontline, the V-Shot, on VESPA Enter Salmon here. And we also have Kale, who is a former Goomies member as well. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how essentially you're fighting your brothers and sisters in arms on the other team there. So, it's going to be quite the grudge match.
Yeah, and anyone who's grown up with siblings can definitely attest to that kind of sibling rivalry. But in terms of Goomies is not a team to just ignore. So right here we have Bubble. They have a lot of comp experience. They got Silver Cup in Minnow, bracket 4th place. Let's see here, and then we have pretty high level ranked players in Fox and Dorse. And I believe we see someone here, rare placed in the top 8 in CCA Study Abroad program, I believe, over the summer.
Yeah, that is true. They did place top 8 in CCA Abroad here, and they also have a new member in Anarchy who is going to be playing NZAP and Splash-O-Matic here. So I'm very curious to see how this new addition here. It's essentially just a very interesting roster from both teams. You know, it's mix and match here tonight. Various members of VCU brawling it out here to see who can take the gold medal, at least, or not quite the gold medal, but make it through and survive the mountain climbing journey that is playoffs for CCA.
Yeah, and definitely that. And so right now we're going to go into Rainmaker Eeltail Alley. So what can you tell me about a little? Can you tell me a little bit about Rainmaker? Oh, and we're on. Speaking of that.
Yeah, I can tell you quite a bit about Eeltail Rainmaker. It's the battle for the bridge here, as I like to put it here. That bridge is super important to be able to hold a clip here. Just very important to prevent anything from going wrong here. We see 2 V-shots on the side of Goomies here, and a Bamboozler coming out here from VESPA Enter Salmon.
Yeah, and just speaking of that Bamboozler, since VESPA Enter Salmon was in Division Group 2, just like PSU Nittany Lionfish, I believe from what I've heard from my other teammates, that Bamboozler is not something to ignore. That Bamboozler has really good positioning, has really good aim, and is a force to be reckoned with, especially with that whale. Oh my gosh!
A wipeout already happening here. This is such explosive start here for VESPA right now. We've already taken a first checkpoint over here. Looking for a lot of even early. The Goomies put on the back foot as the V-Shot is looking to move forward here, but it's unfortunately shut down there by Bubble.
Ooh, but then Bubble goes down to the Wave Breaker, and only the Bamboozler is alive. Let's see what this Bamboozler can do. It looks like they're just retreating, and now Goomies has the Rainmaker and is now pushing on bridge, trying to get that checkpoint. Special's coming out, let's see what they can do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Zuka, you love Zuka, I love Zuka. It is going to be competition, ka-ching. Someone's going to have to face one of those try-Zuka shots there eventually. But hey, Goomies is playing this very slow here with the Rainmaker, you know, just waiting for a good opportunity to do it here. But unfortunately, multiple numbers go down here as VESPA is able to just hold in with that bamboo, just ka-ching, ka-ching, I guess, with their...
He's making Captain Cuttlefish really proud right now with those bamboozer shots, just not letting up, not letting... That bamboozer is just trying to keep Goomies away from that Rainmaker, trying to get that reset. Let's hear with another two Zukas come out on the side of Goomies, and then the Rainmaker resets, so let's see if they're able to get that pop.
Oh yeah, for sure right now. Those two Zukas are certainly going to put VESPA on the back foot here, but never mind. Okay, commentators and as 3 members of Goomies unfortunately dropped here, and now the bridge is looking pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, and then the Rainmaker carry goes down. Goomies is just trying to keep this Rainmaker from pushing up any further from the 51 points. And then here comes another whale coming out, Novaden pushing up, trying to see if they can make a play. Shaman's coming in as well. Another Zuka getting a double.
Wow.
This is a bloodbath.
It is a bloodbath. Just consistently back and forth, like a pendulum swinging left to right. Just both these teams are looking to get one upper chance here. Besides, the only chance that I saw that was really dominant was the opening here from VESPA, but no, the Jet is already going to take down more members of Goomies here, and VESPA looks like they might be able to run the Rainmaker even further here.
They might be. Let's see, they get the pop, the whale comes out, but the blaster goes down. Nova runs it, gets it to 35, and only the back line is up.
Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? The backline might be up here, but Zuka has something to say about it here. Popping that Rainmaker here, Rare put down those sodas here and try to push up as much as possible here. Trying to take some angles here, take some fights here, but it's gonna be unfortunately not enough here as that Rainmaker.
Oh, they got it!
Yeah, they are going to be able to grab it there, just barely. Push it to 34 here. Not as much of a value as I imagine that's what wanted there, but Goomies is just happy to keep it almost the paint around it. And his knockout 3 members of VESPA enters in and takes out a wipeout.
Oh my gosh, and let's see what Goomies can do with that wipeout. We saw what VESPA could do with that wipeout. Let's see what Goomies can do. It looks like they're trying to push up, trying to slow down VESPA as much as possible, trying to slow down Novaden, along with Kale, right?
Yeah, Kale as well, yeah. Currently, it's very difficult matchup. The time is ticking here. Hardly a minute here left in this match. Bubble is going to pop off this Trizuka here, looking to get more kills. Still, unfortunately, not going to be able to takes him down with the main weapon shot here. But now Octo is on this range blocker, looking to secure space, push everything back. The whales are coming out here. It is do or die here for Goomies.
Seamus with the Rainmaker right now, just trying to keep it on bridge in a very safe location, just to hold it with 20 seconds on the clock right now. See what Goomies can do with this kind of pressure. When Zuka comes out. Ooh.
Yeah, Zukas are being saved up in right here. The drinks are coming on. The Bubble's gonna make one last desperation play to shut down that Rainmaker here. To change down here, and this might be an opportunity to give Goomies still in the game here. Fox cleans up here with the Nautilus. Multiple members are jumping in. They grab the Rainmaker. They run through and take the lead.
Man, I can see what VESPA was trying to do, just keep the Rainmaker in a very safe spot, but just something that happens with Rainmaker, you push it back way too far, especially behind the points that the enemy team's gotten. And if, you know, what Goomies just did, if they're able to make that push in, and they take the Rainmaker, not only are you giving them a lot of points, but you're also giving them a very good advantage, just like we saw.
Absolutely. These last 10 seconds were critical for the Goomies right now. Zuka was popped in the most desperate fashion right here, and ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. One time we're gonna hit those 777s here, and this Zuka certainly cashed out here, getting not 1, not 2, but 3 members, and allowing not only the shot to go on, but the Nautilus as well to be able to secure the Rainmaker and take the lead right out of VESPA's hands.
Yeah, and with that, just that defeat for VESPA, I wonder what they're thinking right now with their next map. Which map mode is it again?
I believe we're going to be running it all the way over to Flamblitz, Barnacle, and Dime.
Yeah, and in Barnacle and Dime, I believe just like Yelltail Alley, a really good place to be or place to control is I believe the platform near mid, and then also bats. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not entirely sure what the call is. Tomato, similar.
I don't know either.
Yeah, okay. My one brain cell here has been overworked here tonight but hey, I'm curious to see how Goomies and VESPA are going to be matching up here once again, because we noticed that VESPA and Goomies were really even there in the mid scramble there.
They definitely were. Even with Goomies down for most of that game, Goomies definitely were able to keep up the pressure, keep up even with all the stressors that were going on around them, and just keep calm, keep going. Even with that Zuka that Bubbles, I believe, had, even in that panicked kind of state that anyone would be in, they kept calm, and then once they got that double, they knew it was their time to strike. But with Barnacle and Dime, let's see if there's any switches coming out. Maybe possibly, I believe, was Rin in that game on the side of VESPA?
I'm not 100% sure on that one here, but I can certainly say that, both these teams are neck and neck here. I'm curious to see how they adapt to as, fluid and volatile as Clam Blitz here. You know, clams are going to be on the ground here. You're going to have to scoop them up, take the map control, and then take it to the enemy's basket there to score those points here, Leanzi.
Definitely. And let's see who's in this game. Ooh, it looks like everyone from the last match. But let's see. Was that Rin?
No, that's Anarchy on Goomies here, bringing up the Wiper deck and quite a new face here. Don't often get to see those as much as I'd like to nowadays here, but hey, Anarchy is rocking it and ready to rock. Switch that Wiper to the Hearts container.
Let's see, with that Wiper Deco having, and Azuka comes out. Ooh, and they got one. The side of VESPA, Novaden with their Zuka, along with Bubble coming out with their Zuka, maybe?
I counter Zuka for Zuka here, but unfortunately I think Bubble gets picked off there and not able to do as much. But hey, right now, this control in mid is just going back and forth, and Goomies is just trying to hold their upper platform really quickly. Looking for opportunities to push up right now, but just doesn't have the specials and is biding their time to see if they can open it.
Yeah, and with this mid-neutrals, like both teams are just trying to get a push in. Booyah bombs, bazookas, bomb spam even. It seems like no one can get a push right now, but the balls are coming out. So let's see if they can do anything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not only does having a power clamp on standby to open that basket is good for you, you also get the passive special charge for all your team there. So the specials online are being juiced up here for VESPA right now as they look for an entryway, but just not going to be able to find it here, Liam. They've been pushed back and forth in mid and just not being able to find an opening for both teams actually.
Yeah, and just with this tug of war, back and forth. Ooh, and it looks like someone's really weak from that whale right now. And then two go down on the side of Goomies. Jet comes out, and three go down on Goomies. 4, that was in late life, I believe. And now it seems like VESPA has to open the gate.
VESPA is certainly going to open that clam basket wide open and going to cash out all those clams they've been holding on to for that nearly the entirety of half the game. It took 2 minutes and a little bit extra to be able to get that basket open here, but hey, Goomies is able to recover here and looking for an opportunity to push back forward here. As the Jet does come out here, the missiles are being popped, specials are being cycled here, and forcing VESPA to back up here significantly as 2 members go down.
And now only the Bamboozer was up. Now everyone's starting to respawn back on the side of VESPA. And let's see what they can do with now Goomies pushing them back in.
Yeah, for sure. Just the cooler is going to allow a lot of momentum to stay on the side. You know, the incident and respawn along with keeping your special here extremely powerful here, as Fox is going to anchor down, hunker down on this platform right here, using that jet here to get as many members of VESPA down here. Unfortunately, 3 members of VESPA go down here, and looks like Goomies is not going to be able to score there as the wiper gets shut down.
Wait, maybe? Oh, and they did.
Okay,
Let's see if
wow.
they can get any clams in. Bubble is just down. Oh, Bubble goes down. Viper Deco has to back out. Decoy Aka tried to make a play right there, but unfortunately their ballpoint said, no, not today, good sir.
Not today, good sir. You're not allowed to be on this platform as so long as I'm standing here. So yeah, Fox is just gonna pop another jet here. I swear, every time I look at Fox, the jet is coming out of it and looking to just push forward here. VESPA is continuously just on the back foot right now, as the Goomies are getting a steady supply of plans here, slowly trying to get to the basket here, as Rare sneaks by and manages to open the basket here, but no follow-up here.
Oh, let's see if Vespa's giving Goomies such a hard time just getting into the zone. They aren't able to get like any big, like really big pushes off like Vespa could earlier, and with only 35 seconds on the clock. However, Vespa is still just stuck kind of in their base, with Goomies just constantly pushing up, constantly grabbing, just making balls and stuff. Let's see if they can get lead or anything like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that Trizuka is not going to find anyone here. And Bubble is just going to be sharking here, just looking for some opportunity to be able to move up here. Shot for shot, eye for eye. Both these teams are looking to just change this lead here, and Anarchy is unfortunately not going to be able to make the difference there, as Fox needs to back up here and needs to hold on to a power plant shortly. Otherwise, overtime is not going to be happening.
And with overtime right now, the Viper Deco has the pity clam, and now Goomies is trying to make one last push. They only need one more push in order to get lead against VESPA right now.
Yeah, for sure. You just need one member there. Anarchy has the Viper going in there, and the ball just gets tossed into the shell.
Oh, that's unfortunate for the side of Goomies.
Oh man, so unfortunate there for the Goomies there. You know, you managed to get those picks, you managed to get that space there, but there just barely wasn't a second left for that power clam to be able to open here, as we see this overtime push here happen in time.
Yeah, and that's just how the clam balls, I guess you could say. Man,
yeah,
that was intense.
Yeah, the cookies crumbles, the clams crumble, I guess, here as well here. But man, just that last 30 seconds of the match there was insane. I thought for sure Goomies was locked out of mid here, but no, they managed to scrape their way out. As these see multiple times, they were able to sneak past into the basket multiple times there, Leanzi.
Definitely. And even that ballpoint was doing the work to keep that platform, doing the work to keep VESPA in their base, just constantly getting pick after pick after pick after pick. Even with Nova Denzuka and all the specials coming out on both sides.
Yeah, it was a very interesting situation, because that time it felt like a reverse of what happened for game 1 right there, you know? I felt like VESPA was controlling the pace of the game there, but Bear was like holding on to the lead there, but Goomies was able to find a way to flip that at the last second here. But now it seemed to be the opposite in that case, where Goomies had most of the map control, but just didn't have the maintained pushes to be able to score plants in that basket as well as VESPA was.
Definitely, but with that match behind us, let's start looking at Spot Zone's Crab-Leg Capital. On the side of VESPA, Rin still has not come out, and Rin, I believe, is their Tri-Slosher player?
Tri-Slosher? Okay, you know, know what? I can see the Tri-Slosher coming out here in Crab Leg Capital, just being able to slosh to your heart's content, using that giant AoE hitboxes just to be able to stuff out a lot of short-range shooters here, especially if you have 2 V-shots, right? That can definitely be very deadly here going forward for Lily Lindsay.
Definitely, but I also want to look at if we can see any jet fights. We've seen a lot of Zuka fights in the past, but now I really want to see how 2 jets will go at it. Just for me personally, I really love Splat Zone's Crab Leg. I just love going the Tri-Slosher, just hiding underneath the ledge and then just throwing a bunch of mists up there and just chucking ink down there. It's so fun to do so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tri-Slosher, you could have a field day on this map.
It is.
Let's just say. What was it? Just going underneath those ledges, using that giant AoE, swimming around, sharking around. It's a very powerful weapon. It is have a little bit of limited range here, but it does have enough to be able to completely shut out a lot of the short range shooters, which Goomies is running in abundance here.
Definitely. It seems like just from comp loadout, just in terms of players, there hasn't been any swaps yet. However, 3 members of Goomies have not readied up just quite yet, with 1 second on the clock.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna get right into this here. Crab Leg Capital here. Instead of battle for the bridges like Eeltit, it's gonna be battle for those blades areas, I guess, here. A lot of Splatlings love to hang out there. What was it, like a nature documentary? It's a natural habitat, if I do say so myself here. But hey, we're walking in here, and I see the Range Blaster coming out on Splat Zones, which is a very interesting thing here.
That is definitely on the side of... Oh! No! Oh, they're ending it.
Oh yeah, apparently it seems like they wanted to do... They wanted to put someone else in, it seems like, and an opportunity to just set that in there. But apparently, people are apparently having some trouble micromanaging some of the things, and there's some miscommunication here that happens in Splatoon, you know, that little bit of Discord delay. Oops.
Oh, well. Yeah, that always happens. I've had that happen to me, too. I think everyone's experienced that every, like, once in a while.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anarchy is going to be stepping out here in favor of Doors, and you know, Anarchy was on that Wiper Deco here, so I'm curious to see if it comes back out here, or we might see a Splash-O-Matic coming out here, which honestly, it is Crab Leg Capital, so might as well have the crabs on top of those legs right there.
You could put the crab in Crab Leg. Let's see if they even have the crab.
Oh no, okay, it's gonna be sticking with the Wiper Deco here. Honestly, I can see why you would want to kick that here, you know? Being able to use those vertical slashes to your advantage to pressure those ledges here, as well as those missiles for retake here, as we're gonna get right into it here.
Yeah, and then you were also mentioning the blaster, and with that, going back and forth with this zone right here. But you were mentioning with the blaster on the side of VESPA, the blaster is from just watching the game with PSU versus VESPA. Decoy Octo's best weapon, in my opinion, is definitely their blaster. It is very slippery. It is very hard to hit, especially with the long range. And now, as I'm saying that,
this is a lot
down. Oh my gosh!
A lot of people going down here. Commentators things happening here. VESPA had a very strong start to this zone, getting multiple of that Zuka here. Shades unfortunately needs to jump out here because all the overwhelming pressure that all the Goonie members are trying to set up here.
Definitely, but however, they were able to keep that. They were not able to keep that bridge tower on the side of VESPA. Let's see.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just keeping that bridge area is very difficult here, but hey, Fox is making it work here. Already in that jet here, pressuring the top of that platform here, trying to find some hits here, as the rest of the Goonie members are just looking to catch anyone who drops down here, but unfortunately their NSEC goes down, so there's going to be a bit of a delay for that cooler, which is going to be a little bit dangerous here, but hey, Fox is just going to sit here contently on these gates here and fire to their heart's content here with that ball.
Yeah. With that ballpoint, the ballpoint just has to sit there and just charge their shots and wait for them to just kind of run at them. It doesn't seem like VESPA can really do much with. The knockout.
Yeah, there had to be something coming out soon because just the last 10, just literally, I think that went from nearly 100 to 0. amount of control and momentum Goomies gained from that one unpush there, it is amazing there. We kind of had a bit of a Clam Blitz Barnacle situation once again here where...
Oh, and a fist bump.
And a fist bump too, okay. We had a Clam Blitz Barnacle situation where Goomies is very good at just controlling the map there. Sometimes they struggle to get significant pushes into enemy spawns there, but when it comes to holding down mid and hunkering down against VESPA, they have shown time and time again they are consistent enough to be able to hold those areas of the map here as we get these replays.
Yeah, and that's definitely really, really good for Goomies. Just from my time just watching some VESPA gameplay in the past, I've noticed that VESPA does struggle a little bit on spot zones. They're able to take zone, they're able to do like all of that. However, when it comes to just locking other teams out, they seem to struggle with that. Meanwhile, with Goomies, that's their forte. So for me, it was really, really interesting watching how Goomies just work their magic right here on this map.
Yeah. For sure. The magic has been the magic tricks are coming out here tonight here, and just slowly this setup worked like it was magic here, calling out all the stops here, preventing any pushes from happening here, and it's completely shutting out VESPA from being able to retake the zone after the initial push.
Then with that, what's our fourth map mode? Oh, Tower
TC.
Control.
Yeah.
Oh, TC Humpback.
Oh, you
I
sound
wonder
very
who put that.
No. I do know the person's here, but I am legally obligated not to disclose their name here. But hey, you know what? We can have some memes about it here later on. But Tower Control Humpback is a very interesting tower control mode to get down here.
Yeah, definitely, with it being just very open, and even with all the little dips and crevices that you can hide in, it's a very, very interesting map. And even the path for the tower is also very unique, if I would put it that way.
Oh yeah, very unique. You know, I like this little dance here, you know, with our producer and the Gooey members here. You gotta enjoy it. Shout out to my man Rare, big fan here. You know, they're just duplicating, doing a little bit of mimicking. You know, it is a very competitive environment here, but you gotta have a little bit and realize these two teams are probably having some friendly banter back and forth here, and it's all right to let loose and have a little bit of fun here in between these matches.
And with that, the match starts. Let's see what both teams have in store for us.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm curious to see if the Tri-Slosher is going to be picked here. No, I think that's the Machine Neo coming out here.
Oh no, the Tri-Slosher does come out.
Okay, yeah. That's a vanilla That's the vanilla Machine and the N-Try here coming out here. Slosher are going to be in paradise here, and this is a fantastic Slosher going forward here.
And then on the side of VESPA under Salmon, it looks like both Kale and Decoy Octor are trying to find their way around Goomies' defenses as Goomies, and as the drinks on Goomies' side come out. A Booyah Bomb as well. Everyone's starting to pop their specials almost as quickly as they get them. Rain comes out on the side of Goomies. Let's see if this can do anything. Oh, and Novaden gets a pick.
Yeah, N-Try is a scary weapon, especially being able to slosh from both below as well as on top of these pumps here. It's an extremely dominant weapon here, and I'm curious to see how Goomies will be able to answer that back here. Multiple members are going down here, but still maintaining that momentum here. Fox on this, it's flatling menace to society here, just consistently pushing these members out and not allowing them to move up as far as they want to.
Yeah, now Goomies is doing what Goomies does best, and it's just blocking them out, taking space, keeping that space, as Novaden goes down trying to get that tower. But however, Decoy Octo on the side of VESPA just fighting, I don't know, it's like 2 people?
I think it's 2 people, yeah, definitely. Just, tower is a very hot weapon, right? And Range Blaster loves tower control. Being able to quickly just pop those AoEs, those giant blasts around the tower is certainly one way to get people to leap off of it. And right now, it is putting Goomies a little bit on the back foot as the lead is already swamped. These teams are neck and neck here. looking for an opportunity to get a really big lead over the other team. And right now, VESPA seems to be doing that.
Yeah, and it seems like Goomies, just a little while ago, just had 3 people go down, and now VESPA's just in their base, wreaking havoc. Oh!
Yeah, 2 members are going to be able to, what was it, 2v1 the end, try and knock them out of that area right here, as already this Booyah Bomb's being shut down, but no, Armor is shredded here, shut down here, as multiple members of VESPA is going down here, as Goomies is looking to retake that tower and take it forward.
And Nova is just wreaking havoc on the side of Goomies, just doing everything in their power to try to get as much mid control. Everyone's going down now. It is a bloodbath in mid.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bloodbaths indeed. Painting the town blue and yellow. It is a fight to the death here. Just none of these teams want to give up an inch of space. Looking to just move up here by using their specials, tossing their bombs, using their giant AoE hitboxes, trying to take some advantage over them, just looking to take out more members of Goomies, but unfortunately is going to go down here.
The Booyah Bomb coming out on the side of VESPA, just trying to keep that tower just inked up with blue ink, and just pushing back Goomies as much as possible. With the Bamboozer just getting into position, just wreaking havoc, just right there in that tiny corner. It doesn't seem like Goomies can do much with them unless the Booyah Bomb comes out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Booyah Bomb is going to come out here into Booyah Bomb. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find many of the picks that they want here. Right now, it is looking in favor of VESPA here, holding on to that lead by the second checkpoint here, as 2 members go down from both sides here, and just looking for some opportunity to push the tower forward. If you're VESPA, you want to secure that lead here. If you're Goomies, you're fighting for that lead.
Yeah, but we do not want to keep Goomies, what's the word? Count Goomies out just right now, with all 4 of them in mid, taking back that space, getting everything they can, just to try to keep VESPA from getting back into this game right now. 2 people go down on the side of VESPA.
And the lead swap is super close from happening. They managed to... No point difference here, and Goomies manages to do it right here. Now, VESPA is put on the back right now and needs to find a response here to be able to completely take game number 4.
This game is just a back and forth tug of war battle between 2 very even teams right now. And now, and the Booyah Bomb comes out. And the wipe.
Oh man, you know, the GG wasn't the Booyah Bomb, it was the wipe out there. That was just icing on the injury itself right there. Fantastic job, Goomies, managing to scramble at the end there and steal the lead right under VESPA and Salmon's noses.
Yeah, and with that, I wonder what VESPA and Salmon is thinking right now. With I believe it's scores 3-1, right? 3-1? Am I? Yeah, I might be miscounting.
I think it is 3-1 here for Goomies right now, as they are just looking to, excuse me, there and take more options here, but yeah, it is very difficult for just being able to move up and just take these games off VESPA. As you saw, VESPA is not making it easy for Goomies.
They're not.
No, just consistently taking mid control and pushing a lot of people out here. And you can see in this last 10 seconds here, Goomies manages to eke it out here again. A close call for sure. And that GG Booyah Bomb there just to secure the win there was fantastic.
Yeah, and just with that, that Booyah Bomb was like a little spectacle for them, like a little confetti, like GG Booyah.
The GG Booyah Bomb. Hey, you know what? That is the power of the Booyah Bomb on tower control. It is played more frequently on that mode, definitely for a reason here. But hey, we are going to be getting on to our 5th game here tonight, Leanzy, and that is Rainmaker Scourge.
Yeah, and then Rainmaker Scourge, I expect to see a very interesting match between these 2 teams, especially with what we saw with Eeltail Alley. I believe that we will see something very similar with Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. Might be a bloodbath on both sides, but hopefully Vespa has figured out that Goomies is not gonna. What am I trying to say? It's not gonna go down quietly tonight.
Yeah, not gonna go out quietly, not gonna go down without a fight, right? You know, they're fighting every bit and scrape of the map here, trying to see if they can get the upper hand here. And you notice, it works, and sometimes it doesn't work, right? That's the beauty of these teams just being so equal in skill level here, Nancy.
Yeah, and then with that, just even with the Vespa's Bamboozler, just being able to just find those find like a really good position and just pew 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 pew, just shoot all the shots that they need to make.
Yeah, it's very interesting how both these teams are contrasting to each other here, you know? Goomies is oftentimes just like trying to scrape out and get control of mid team, but once they finally do, they are able to control the pace of the game. While Vespa just has explosive starts and just able to shut out Goomies' initial attempts there and just grab an early lead and allow them to just rest easy for the most part.
Yeah, and then with that, I believe we are in game right now? Oh,
yeah,
yes, we are.
In game. Yeah, game number 5 beyond Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. The Wiper is coming out to play along with the N-Try, Bubbles' iconic weapon, if I do say so myself.
Alright, and let's see what these two teams can do with Vespa with their very explosive openings and with Goomies. As you said, just scraping by. I wouldn't really say scraping by, but fighting tooth and nail against Vespa.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can see the amount of respect these teams have for each other. Consistently backing up, giving each other space here, making sure they don't go down here. Unfortunately, one member of Vespa is going to be able to go down. You know, range flashes here as the crab gets set up here. As a push onto the ramp here is coming up as multiple specials are being popped here, and Goomies is looking to secure part of that ramp here and push up for the first checkpoint.
Oh, and then shame is the Bamboozler was able to get out of that really sticky situation to go down. And Goomies gets the checkpoint. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, crazy cannot begin to describe the amount of things that are going on in this game right now. As various members are not going to give up and have a fight right now. You know? Now it's Vespa's turn to go in with the Kaizuka here. Hopefully shut down any of the issues that are going to happen here. Fox throwing out those fizzy bombs, trying to stall it for as long as possible. Right now the misses are coming out here. It is Goomies' time to try and retake here. And two members of them unfortunately go down here. This looks like it's going to be the first objective.
But that Inkjet is just doing the work, just trying to keep them back. Both teams respecting each other a lot. No one wants to make a hero play right now, just to make sure that, you know, no one can really get in, get out, or just keep that defense up for both teams. And the Rainmaker goes down.
Yep. A simple burst bomb is what you need to just finish off that one weakened opponent here, you know? It is just incredible, just how much it happens here. Just back and forth. As I said before, pendulum, tug of war, use whatever analogies you want to do here. Both these teams are reacting the same way to each other and just trying to find the upper hand now.
And then with who was that in their base? Was that Novaden? Oh, that was Novaden.
Yeah, trying to get a quick push there, but not going to be able to do it any quickly. But hey, multiple members are going down here in Vespa as they're trying to provide these jumps here and push up. Not going to be able to happen as the crab gets popped here, as Rare is just clopping those shots all the way over the mid platform over there and gets the Rainmaker cleaned up.
Now with just that, now with the Rainmaker going down Goomies, now in control of mid, and let's see if they can make a good push into this, into Vespa's base right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Multiple members are going down here. The frontline shot is down here. Not many are being husked anymore here. Ink is being consumed here. Wipers are being slashed right now. Everything is coming online from both teams here, from both the Whale as well as the Wiper. And just everything is just in the kitchen sink is being tossed out in attempts to shut down Goomies and not make sure the flip doesn't happen.
And now with the Rainmaker reset, it just seems like VESPA keeps it keeps going down. One person, two people, one person, two people. And it seems like they just need to find some kind of push with specials or something to get that checkpoint and then possibly lead, because Goomies isn't really too far away from that checkpoint, right? Or not the checkpoint, but checkpoint points. That's insane.
I get what you're saying here. You know, 68 points is not too far from the first checkpoint here, so this can really easily swing in Vesper's favor here. They get multiple members of Goomies down here and looking to start a push of their own here already.
Ooh, and Decoy Octo just trying to get in there, trying to fight the ballpoint right there, but he goes down. Yeah, along with the Rainmaker.
Yeah, Fox is doing an incredible job here, by the way. If the one thing's for certain as they're bringing through all these matches here, is Fox is not going to go down without a fight or give up any space immediately with that ballpoint or an obvious a true master.
And then just speaking of Fox right now, Fox got that inkjet out, just running around without a care in the world. Yeah,
running around with a care in the world that gets you 3 kills there and allows you to move up really easily here. As the Rainmaker is going to start pushing forward. The drinks are coming online here, but unfortunately the paint is not there, and Fox is holding on for dear life right now, trying to find a way to keep that Rainmaker alive and hold on to it, because the last 10 seconds are coming up online right now, and VESPA needs to push right now. Otherwise, it's going to be lights out for them.
And with Novaden taking the Rainmaker, they just have to find a push, but that crab comes out, trying to keep them away from their, it's just separating them from their team. They're in the, and they're got in the corner.
I saw the play right there. You know, have the crab pepper the Rainmaker from a distance and allow them to back up here. Meanwhile, while the other member is a VESPA are preoccupied trying to find a way to a solution to deal with the crab, we have Bubble moving up with that Tri-Slosher Nouveau and just completely ending that Rainmaker's life before the push could even happen.
Yeah, and just with that, Goomies 4-1, Goomies at checkpoint. However, VESPA's not too far away. Even though they've dropped, like, 4 games so far, they are consistently very close to Goomies throughout all of these matches.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's incredible. Just like every time I think something's going to happen, something else happens here. That is the beauty of some of these Splatoon matches, honestly, especially around close equivalent skill levels, as I was saying before here, and just the explosive power of both these teams being able to hold their ground, find a way in, and finding a different answer to each question that is being asked here.
Yeah, but however, just for VESPA, the game that they won was, I believe, Clamblitz Barnacle and Dime, and right here we have is Clamblitz Mako Mart. That's going to be a very, very intense, very close, confined, and sometimes claustrophobic map mode. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah, for sure. With those 2 stacks in the middle there, it's just so easy to transition from one side of the map to the other here. And it's all about just finding a way to win that team fight in mid to secure a way to that basket there.
Yeah, and then with just both of these 2 teams being neck and neck, my prediction is we're gonna see a very intense overtime.
Intense overtime again, man. Those overtime sirens are going to be blaring quite loud here tonight, especially with the mode like Clamblitz. All you need is a pity here and just enough points to be able to score to be able to make that last here, as these members are readying up here. I'm curious to see what gets played here. I might see the end try return here, as this is a fantastic Tri-Slosher map.
Definitely, and then just Novaden just showing us what they can do with that end Tri-Slosher. And then, was it Kale that does Tri-Slosher as well? I don't believe so. But then on the side of Goomies, I don't quite remember. Does Goomies run any bucket kind of weapons? I know there's a Slosher somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a slosher somewhere in everyone's hearts, as I like to say. Tri-slosher is a beloved weapon for various reasons, but hey, right now we're going to be getting into this game here. It is match point for Goomies, meaning if they win this game here, they get to continue their playoffs run as Vespa has to pack up and go home for Thanksgiving break.
Definitely, definitely. However, this is also Clam Blitz. Vespa's maybe not favorite, but one of their one of their best map modes, if I recall correctly.
All right, well, we'll see that in action here and see if Goomies has an answer to the map plays that Vespa is going to make here. And as you see here, we're seeing no Tri-Sloshers on the side of Vespa, but a Tri-Slosher on the side of Goomies.
And with that, we are on the way. Let's see. So Goomies gets their stack. Vespa does take their stack as well. And now they're just trying to fight this neutral, the neutral fight right here, trying to feel each other out, while the blaster is just shooting up above, just trying to get some kind of pick on any Goomies person.
Yeah, definitely. If you're not a range blaster player, unless you're going for some Hail Mary shots, if I do say so myself. But definitely, multiple members of Vespa are falling here, and that the team fight is going to go for Goomies here. The Zuka is not going to be able to cash out here, as the basket is already open with less than a minute in here, Lindsay.
Ooh, and they were able to get a clam in. However, 3 people are down on the side of Goomies, just respawning. So this is Vespa's time to start pushing up, getting that mid control, and see if they can collect enough clams to get their counter push in.
Oh yeah, for sure here. Just everyone's just clustering around the center of the map here, trying to get any advantage that they can see here. Bubble is going to be on the end try here, pressuring that stack, but unfortunately goes down to Dreamy Octo. That range blaster is finally coming out here and threatening the space that Goomies wants to sit oh so preciously as the basket goes wide open for Yanzi.
And Investment takes the lead right here, a lot of lead, and Shaman's just, with their very slippery super jumps, is able to jump right out of there after scoring, what, 3 clams was it?
Oh yeah, that was 3 clams there. Slippery super jumps are happening here all day today. And it's a miracle that you're able to escape situations like this as the crab tag comes out from where here. Is looking for an opportunity to get their teammates in here. That stack is going to fall here. And Nova is forced to back up here. Hopefully get their Trizuka and get something online here, because multiple specials from Goomies are coming out here. And it does manage to catch one, but not enough here, as multiple members on both sides are just going down left and right.
Yeah, and now we're just back to this like neutral game on both sides, with Goomies trying to find just one push that they need, and then however Novaden trying to keep that from happening.
Oh yeah, for sure. Novaden on that shot has been a valuable player on Vespa here. You know, former Ink Black member, now the captain of Vespa. He'll be leading the charge and preventing any more points from being scored here, or any setup to get points here. But no, Goomies is going to be able to counteract various plays that Vespa is trying to do here. N-Try coming out here, just already spotting that V shot right now. The Crab is coming out here along with that Jet here. Multiple members of Vespa are here, and this is what you're looking for, Lindsay, the stagger.
Yeah, and just with the stagger, Goomies is just trying to take that, just build a clam. However, unfortunately, Vespa just tells them, no, not today.
Oh yeah, not today.
Ooh!
Ooh, okay. You know what? D9. Okay. Life for life, eye for eye, Trizuka for Trizuka. Things are just being traded left and right here like it's the stock market, as Vespa manages to win in that market right here and cash in, surprisingly, with a lot of clams here.
Yeah, and I don't think this push is over just yet. Decoy Octors is trying to get some kind of playoff right up there, as you could see in their base. However, it looks like that push is now over.
Yeah, definitely here. Goomies does have a power clam on board. That passive special charge is going to try and jumpstart something real quick right now, as multiple members of Vespa go down here, and Bubbles is looking to get into that top left area. Unfortunately, this is the jump here, but that doesn't matter with Fox watching your back with this Inkjet.
Ooh, and just this Inkjet just wreaking havoc on the side of Vespa, just suppressing them, just taking one after the other. It is just a bloodbath right now.
It's not just a bloodbath. and Goomies is going to be able to take the lead from that. They've been managing able to cycle the clams necessary to be able to close that huge lead that Vespa initially started here with just one push right now. So the penalty points are going to be big here, but the power clam is coming in here. They jump, it misses, but no, not enough time to score that in here. But only 30 seconds here are going to be happening, and right now, Goomies is need to find a solution to the onslaught of Vespa members looking to take control of their basket and score.
Yeah, but this game is like neck and neck. Just one good push on Vespa, and I believe Vespa takes this game. With 13 seconds on the board, Fox is just using that jet just to see if they can do anything. I believe that was Nova Death? Ooh, and Kale goes down.
Oh, damn. Someone falling down onto the jet there is really unfortunate, as Vespa needs all the power in the world to make this push working. Overtime horns are blaring, as we talked about earlier, and right now, everyone is just ready to take control of mid here and prevent Vespa from moving up here as another member falls down here. James needs to go in here, but gets shut down by Fox here. That is the match here. Goomies takes it 5-1 over Vespa and continues their CCA playoffs run in Division 4.
And that was intense.
Oh yeah, intense cannot be into what was it? Describe this matchup right here. It was not just a grudge match, not just a personal relationships match here. This was a match for the ages here in CCA Division 4. Both of these teams putting forth their best efforts here and managing to outplay each other in ways multiple times, and a chance to just be able to take it all here. But Goomies is going to be able to continue their run here, and just fantastic job from them being able to keep Vespa in check in certain situations that I thought for sure was just going to be GG go next.
Yeah, but unfortunately, do we have enough time are we getting confirmation on if they're playing all 7 or?
It doesn't, I don't think we'll be able to cover that this time. Yeah, we are running behind schedule here over on CCA, so let's just quickly plug ourselves in, get some new commentators on board here. But Leanzi, please tell me, where can the fine people of Twitch.tv find you?
You can, I believe you guys can find me, just here in the CCA server. I'm also just very active in Penn State's esports Discord server. I believe I do also have a Twitter handle. I believe it's minminpoke8. Yeah, it has nothing to do with my username here. However, that is my Twitter handle, minminpoke8.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can find you over there on Twitter here. But you can also find me on Twitter as well as Twitch at Neptune with a 2 instead of a TU and a underscore at the end there. Stick around, folks, because we have one more playoff match coming up here tonight here. We have Div 2 California State Long Beach Gold versus IVC Diamond Rays in Division 2. Stick around, folks, as that's going to be a banger of a set.